Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, you guys know the deal on this channel. So about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, man, we're going to talk about Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant went down last night, man, in another blowout loss for the Phoenix Suns, guys. I mean, my God. The Phoenix Suns, over the last 3 games, guys, this team has been blown out. Just blown out by epic proportions. And last night was more the same. They got blown out by the Houston Rockets, guys. It was like 148 to like 109 or something. I mean, some crazy. Kevin Durant went down with an ankle injury yesterday, and he scored 11 points. And this is Kevin Durant this season, man. I told you, I don't even know why Kevin Durant's out there. He's literally out there just collecting money, not doing a damn thing this season. I think Kevin Durant's played, 60 games this year? And it looks like he might be done for the rest of the season, guys. Sprained his ankle last night. We're going to talk about this video, man. This dude has been just a joke this season, Kevin Durant. I tell you, he needs to retire. He's done. Done. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states have been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all the support, man. It really means a lot. Thanks everybody in the membership. Like I said, you guys sending me messages, the emails, all that stuff. It really means a lot. You guys support the live streams, man. Just thanks a lot to all you guys out there, man. Shout out to everyone all across the world, man. Thank you guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I wanted to talk about Kevin Durant. And you guys know I've been going in on Kevin Durant. I've been, like I said, set the record straight on Kevin Durant. And just pretty much, like I said, exposing the reality of this man in his career. Because this dude has been propped up. He's been overhyped, over-celebrated for the last several years, man. This dude's always been celebrated. He's always being talked about the most skilled basketball player of all time. Kevin Durant, the most efficient scorer in NBA's history. The most skilled offensive player. He's 6'11" with a 7'6" wingspan. He could pull up from the parking lot. They love to talk all this stuff about Kevin Durant. This dude don't do nothing but shoot. And I told you, even now, his shooting, his scoring, has no impact. No impact on the game. So he'll score 30 points. He'll score 25. He'll score 40 points. No impact. Does nothing. This is why your Phoenix Suns have been what? Relegated to fighting for a play-in spot. What are they now, the 12th seed or the 13th seed? And the only reason they're not further down is because teams like the Portland Trail Blazers and the Utah Jazz, they've been so bad this season, the New Orleans Pelicans, right? These teams have been so trash that the Phoenix Suns are somehow hovering above those teams. Not impressive when you have Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. Like I told you, Kevin Durant has been part of 2 of the worst, big threes in NBA's history. Remember that debacle in Brooklyn we had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden. You had those guys in Brooklyn. That might be the worst big 3, quote-unquote big 3 in NBA's history. The most failed big 3, the most fraudulent big 3 in NBA's history. Well, a close second is Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. First, these guys can't stay on the court the same way the Brooklyn Nets guys can never stay on the court. And what they get? They got excuses made for them. Oh, the COVID mess. Nah, these guys messed that up. Stop making excuses for these grown professionals who are supposed to show up when they sign a contract and go out there and compete. They don't want to do that. Once again, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't respect those clowns. No leadership among any of those guys in Brooklyn. And same thing in Phoenix. No leadership for Kevin Durant. No leadership for Devin Booker. And ain't no damn leadership from Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's one of the biggest goofs in the NBA, along with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. You're talking about the 3 Stooges. And I shouldn't even call them the 3 Stooges, because at least the 3 Stooges were legendary. You respect the 3 Stooges for what they did, right? What they brought to the screen. Don't no one respect these clowns? I don't respect Kevin Durant. I do not respect Devin Booker, guys. And I do not respect Bradley Beal, man. I do not respect these guys' careers. I do not respect what they've done in their careers. For the amount of money these guys have gotten paid, they're robbing the NBA. They're robbing the fans, man. It's an absolute embarrassment. And last night, the Phoenix Suns got blown off the court again. The 3rd loss in a row. And I'm talking about the 3rd blowout loss in a row, guys. Blowout loss in a row. 148 to 109. You guys got beat down. I mean, it wasn't even close. Not even as bad as that score goes, guys. It was even worse. I'm telling you guys, it was even worse than that. And Kevin Durant scored 11 points last night. But more importantly, Kevin Durant went down with an ankle injury. I've told you guys, we never want to see these guys get hurt. I never wish injuries on any players. Like I said, I want all athletes to never get hurt. I wish the guys never got injured, that we can really see competition. We can really see these guys with no excuses. I'm so tired of the excuses. Oh, this guy's knee was messed up. This guy's ankle. This guy's shoulder. He's dealing with this. The grown professionals that I watched back in the day, those guys were dealing with injuries too. They were dealing with pain. They were dealing with personal problems, but they still went out there and performed. More often than not, now these guys today, my back is sore, my foot is sore, my ankle is sore, my finger is sore. Paul George was out with a pinky. A pinky. This man who never plays, who wanted a max contract and a no-trade clause, was out with a pinky injury. What kind of effort are you giving? But you want a max contract? You want a no-trade clause, but you can't even go out there and perform with a pinky? That holds you back? Insane. This is where we're at in the NBA. These are not true professionals. These are not grown men. This is Kevin Durant, guys. I tell you, Kevin Durant's done. He's been done. He should have been done when he left the Golden State Warriors. That was the end of his career, essentially. That Achilles injury, that was it, man. Kevin Durant should have hung it up, retired, especially after that Brooklyn Nets debacle. My goodness, dude. I keep asking you guys the same question. What has Kevin Durant done in his career since he's left Golden State? I'm telling you guys, he's done less than me, and I've never stepped foot in the NBA court before. He hasn't done a damn thing. He's got some cheesy all-star games. Yeah, he might have made maybe an all-NBA second team, I think, maybe once or twice since he left Golden State. He's done nothing, guys, except for what? Collect money and go out there and what? Goof it up. Do nothing on the court and shoot some shots. Oh, Kevin Durant shot 30. Great for Kevin Durant. I told you he doesn't have the mindset to be an all-time great scorer like that. He would not have the mindset to be an all-time great scorer in the other eras because he would need more will. He would need more mental fortitude to keep coming back every single night, every game, and play against that level of physicality, that level of punishment. He would not be able to do it. He can't do it. He hasn't done it. Last night, guys, Kevin Durant goes down with an ankle injury. Like I said, we don't want to see anyone go down with an ankle. It looked pretty bad to me. Not saying that he's like broke his ankle or anything like that, but it looked like a good sprained ankle, man. He rolled it pretty good. The thing about it is, I want you guys to, and the thumbnail of this video is Kevin Durant laying on the ground during the game. If you guys look at the score when Kevin Durant went down, if I remember correctly, the Suns is in the middle of the third quarter. I believe there was about 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter, guys. The Suns were down by 35. By 35 points, guys. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kevin Durant's out there. This is what we're talking about. These guys just out there collecting stats, lollygagging in garbage time, man. You're getting blown out by 35 points in the third quarter. The third quarter, your team is down by 35. It was like 92-57 or something, guys. Some insane score. 92-57 in the third. With still 6 minutes to go. That's how you get to 148, guys. The Suns don't play no defense, but Kevin Durant's still in the game right there. Not saying that he should have been out of the game at that point, but damn it, man. You're playing a game in the third quarter with 6 minutes to go and your team's down by 35 already? Where are the skills of Kevin Durant? And the man finished with 11 points. So you had 11 points in a game where you played till 6 minutes ago in the third quarter and your team was losing by 35. You had 11 points in that game. Insane, guys. Like I said, didn't even play the rest of the game, the fourth quarter, none of this stuff. 11 points from Kevin Durant. The most skilled offensive player in NBA's history. That's a laugher, guys. Absolute laugher. One of the most frail and sensitive players in NBA's history, guys. And I keep telling you guys, you tell me what Kevin Durant does on the basketball court at a high level other than shoot the ball. He don't do nothing else, guys. Nothing else. He don't play defense at a high level. He don't rebound at a high level. He can't pass at a high level. He can't dribble at a high level. He don't have leadership at a high level. What does he have? He's not durable at a high level, so he's not out there every night. What does he do at a high level other than shoot the ball? And like I told you, his scoring prowess has zero impact now. You know what Kevin Durant's plus minus is, guys, in the season? He's like negative 37 on the season. He was minus 20, what was he? Minus 27 last night. And I got some numbers here. I wrote this down once again for the historical record. You guys know that. The Phoenix Suns lost their third game in a row last night, guys. Okay, third game in a row, no big deal. But they got blown out in their third game in a row. I'm talking about third in a row blowout, guys. Blowout. So these are the scores over the last 3 games for the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant, guys. The Kevin Durant-led Phoenix Suns. They lost 132 to 102, 30-point loss to the Boston Celtics. Kevin Durant was minus 22 in that game. Blowout. They lost 124 to 109 to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Durant was a negative 10 in that game, right? So another double-digit blowout. Then they lost last night 148 to 109, guys. Kevin Durant negative 27 against the Houston Rockets, a quality team. The Suns are supposed to be a quality team. Remember, a lot of guys on ESPN, a lot of people before the season started had the Phoenix Suns in a playoff spot, which means that they would have been top 6 and had them as contenders. Kevin Durant is an MVP candidate type player. This is what they were pumping up before the season. Remember, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, LeBron James, these guys were still ranked in the top 10 players coming into this league. You tell me Kevin Durant is a top 10 player right now. Kevin Durant don't look like no damn top 10 player in the NBA. We all know LeBron James don't look like no top 10 player in the NBA. But they had Kevin Durant ranked in the top 10. So those are their 3 losses, guys. Now listen to this. A combined, guys. They gave up 404 points in those 3 games, and they themselves scored 320 points, guys. 320 points. So you see that's a difference of 84 points. So they've lost by combined 84 points in 3 games, guys. How the hell is that possible? And in those 3 games, Kevin Durant combined for a negative 59. Negative 59 in 3 games. The last 3 games the Suns have played. And right now is when you're supposed to be going for a playoff push. The Suns are not in the play-in right now. They're out of the play-in. They're looking up at the Dallas Mavericks. A Dallas Mavericks team who had Anthony Davis gone for most of the time. They've had Lively out. They had, what's his name? The other guy out. Gafford was out. You had 3 of your best players, all your big men essentially out for months now, weeks. And somehow, some way, they're floating around the same record as the Phoenix Suns with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. We know Bradley Beal ain't really been there much this season. Did anyone really think that Bradley Beal was going to be there much this season? I didn't believe so. But Devin Booker and Kevin Durant are, like I said, 2 of the most overhyped and overrated players of this era, guys, over the last 10 seasons. My goodness, the things I've heard about Devin Booker and the things I've heard about Kevin Durant don't add up, guys. So where's Kevin Durant been? Done. This guy's done. He's done nothing this season but collect a paycheck and cry and moan to the fans in the comment sections and the internet. That's all he does. He got all his energy to go back and forth with the fans, to make burner accounts, but he got no energy for rebounding, averaging 6 rebounds a game. The man's averaging, what is he averaging, like 0.7 offensive rebounds at 7 feet tall damn near in this weak era? The man's averaging 4 assists and 3 turnovers per game. You're averaging 1 more assist and turnovers in this weak era when you don't even, he'll dominate the ball like that. This Kevin Durant, he's a turnover machine, right? Don't do nothing else at a high level except for, once again, shoot the ball. And even then, he doesn't have the mentality of an all-time great scorer like that. Those are the facts, man. Not impressed with Kevin Durant this season. Not impressed with Kevin Durant since he left Golden State. And I wasn't impressed with Kevin Durant before that. But I'm just telling you guys right now, he's done nothing since he left Golden State. He's been exposed heavily. Heavily. I told you, Steph Curry's greatness has exposed these clowns. So the Phoenix Suns lose again handily, blown out the court, guys, by 39 points. This is the NBA that we get. You know, team gets blown out by 40, then they get blown out by 40. There's the inconsistent nature of a lot of these teams. And Kevin Durant, what are you doing out there on the basketball court? Not a damn thing. But Kevin Durant will talk, down to the fans, and he'll say this. The fans don't know that. So apparently you don't know what you're doing, dude. He says, we don't know the game of basketball. No, you don't know the game of basketball. I don't know what you think you're doing out there in the court, but you ain't playing basketball. You're out there just going up and down the court. And like I said, you go down again now. Frail, soft, fragile Kevin Durant. This dude ain't sniffing 80 games in a season. Ain't sniffing 82 games in a season. Goes down again. You're in the game in the third quarter, 92 to 57. 92 to 57, the Phoenix Suns were losing that third quarter when Kevin Durant went down with that ankle, guys. Kevin Durant going back and forth with Dillon Brooks last night. Dillon Brooks, the goon of the 2020s. That's how much of a joke this NBA is. Could you guys imagine Dillon Brooks? First of all, Dillon Brooks wouldn't even be in the NBA in the 80s and 90s. But could you imagine Dillon Brooks trying to be the tough guy in the 90s? Dillon Brooks trying to get in Michael Jordan's face? Or trying to go back and forth with Larry Bird? Or Magic Johnson? Or going back and forth with a Dennis Rodman? Or some real guys? Some real enforcers? Like Xavier McDaniel? Or Charles Oakley? Or P.J. Brown. This dude get clobbered, man. Those dudes are clobbering him. But in this era, Dillon Brooks is the tough guy. He's the enforcer in the NBA right now. He's one of those guys. He's a goon of the NBA. Dillon Brooks would have been taken out by Bill Laimbeer. They would have took this dude out, man. Rick Mahorn, these guys would have cleaned them up, man. I'm telling you, got Jeff Rulin. Any of these guys, he would have came in there. He would have went back and forth. They didn't let him have it. It would have been the end of him. Robert Parrish would have put them haymakers on him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, back in the day, you had to actually put up. These guys, now they talk it, but they're not backing it up. And Dillon Brooks got ejected last night. I don't even know why he got ejected. The dude was going back and forth. Him and Kevin Durant got into a little thing because Kevin Durant's a sensitive dude and Dillon Brooks was all on him and he fouled him. And then Dillon Brooks had a problem with the referee and then they ejected him, man. It didn't make a difference. The Houston Rockets still dominating the Phoenix Suns. Dominated them, guys. Because Kevin Durant's a joke. His leadership is a joke. And like I said, he's done nothing since he left Golden State. It's been more the same for Kevin Durant. The man's a negative like 37 on the season. He's taking a page from LeBron James. But these guys were ranked in the top 10 coming into this season. The top 10. Kevin Durant ain't a top 10 guy. LeBron James ain't no top 10 guy. When you think about someone like Steph Curry, at least Steph Curry's positive. He's a plus on his team. He actually raises his team up. Not LeBron James. Remember, they're winning despite someone like him. And once again, the Phoenix Suns, where's Kevin Durant leading them? He lead them to what? The 11th seed? The 12th seed? I don't even know. I think they're in the 11th seed right now. That's where he's led them. That's his leadership. That's his skills. The efficiency of Kevin Durant. What efficiency? I'm trying to figure this out. There's nothing on the court. You guys know these are the facts, man. These are the facts. I'm done with Kevin Durant. I don't want to hear about Kevin Durant anymore. I don't want to hear about his skills. I don't want to hear about the efficiency. Like I said, wake me up when this dude could do other things on the court. And like I said, he went down with the ankle injury now last night with 11 points and your team got blown out. So who knows what Kevin Durant's going to do? Is he going to come back? And if he does, what is he going to do? The Phoenix Suns have lost 3 games in a row in epic proportion when they're supposed to be trying to make a playoff push right now. There's no excuse for these guys, man. Remember last year they got swept in the first round. Swept. That's Kevin Durant, guys. But you got people like talking about he's a top 10 player all time. Top 10 player all time? Top 10? In what? I told you, man, Kevin Durant's barely a top 10 small forward of all time. But you got people out here talking about, oh, Kevin Durant, top 5 small forward of all time. Top 5 over who? You don't know the game. You don't know the history. Once again, you're not holding Kevin Durant to a high standard. These guys, you guys know that. These are the facts, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.